Next on Newsmakers, we're at the LeMay America's Car Museum, finding out about the amazing collection here, as well as upcoming events and exhibits. Next on Newsmakers. Hi, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Sabrina Register. We are in Tacoma today at LeMay America's Car Museum, and joining me right now is the Chief Communications and Marketing Officer for the museum, Scot Keller. Scot,
Sabrina,
thanks so much.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thanks so much for having us here.
Appreciate you having me on the show.
It's an amazing facility here. I want to talk about all that you all have here. First off, though, I want to find out a little history about not only the LeMays, but just how the museum got started, because I know it's been years in the making.
Oh, it's a great story for the country and particularly for the city of Tacoma. The collection is really built around the core of a major collection, one of the largest in the world, by a man named LeMay, who was a local Tacoma businessman. Many people would know his history. A group of business leaders in the community got together and decided that for the benefit of the city and to preserve the collection, that they would build what is now here on the Tacoma Dome property.
So hundreds and hundreds of cars here. I know you only have just a fraction displayed at any one time. What is the mission or the purpose of having a museum like this?
That's an excellent question. Well, first of all, preservation and education is at the core of what we are about as an organization. We are not-for-profit, so we're always focused on, as I said, preservation and education. But really, this is also about celebrating America's love affair with the automobile. We reckon that everybody has a fun and fond memory of the automobile touching in their lives.
So, when you walk through the door here, tell us a little bit about what you see. Obviously, you see cars of all different eras, but there is a lot here. Someone may say, well, I like cars, I'm not a huge car enthusiast, so I'm not sure it's going to hold my attention, but this is really more like an attraction than just a couple of cars on display.
You nailed it perfectly. I mean, certainly, this is a place, if you're a car enthusiast and a car expert, you will feel right at home.
Sure.
But the fact is that we think that most everybody has a fond memory of a car, as I mentioned. The car you took to college, a family vacation, something you saw on TV or in the movies and so on. So you'll have a good time here connecting with cars as part of stories, really stories around the American life.
You have collections that you rotate out. I've seen the Ferrari collection, which is absolutely amazing. You have British Invasion, you have the IndyCar collection. So tell us what might be coming up.
Well, we have some fun things that we're working on for next year, again around racing, which is everybody's favorite. We also, every year, will be featuring a master collector, a major collector, and his or her collection, so we're working on that. What we do here in the museum is we start with a story and then acquire the cars that help tell that story. So it's not just our cars that we show, but it's cars that belong to corporations, other museums, private collectors. It's really neat.
You also have a lot of events throughout the year.
We do. We're very event focused here in a couple of different categories. We have our own events, our own signature events, which include a really interesting vintage motorcycle show that we do during the summer, a Concours d'Elegance called the Kirkland Concours,
sure.
Things like that. But the museum is also available for people to do their own events. So, you know, anywhere from a private gala to a car show to a dinner party, you can come and have your own event here.
Scot, we're almost out of time, but final thought. Any one car that is your absolute favorite here or that was super, super hard to obtain?
Yeah, we get asked that question all the time. We as a museum don't talk about what the best car is because, frankly, the audience decides. My personal favorite here is a 1963 split window Corvette because I had a memory of that one back in the day.
Was that hard to obtain?
No, it was actually in Mr. LeMay's collection from the beginning. It's a very nice, pretty blue one. People recognize it when they come, but that's the one that speaks to me the most.
Okay, we'll have to check that one out, as well as all of them. Scot Keller, thanks so much.
Appreciate it.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers, headline news at the top and bottom of the hour.